All right, here we go. The Chimaira self-titled 20th anniversary limited edition 2 LP box set. I think I said that right. It's gonna be my first time laying eyes on them. Just got my box here. Let's crack it open. I think I got a few of them in here, but I'm excited to see them. This will be my first time laying eyes on it in any shape or form. I saw some, proofs and stuff as it was coming along, but I had nothing to do with putting it together. Well, maybe I did 20 years ago, but certainly not for this reissue. Mark and Chris are the masterminds behind all this type of stuff. I just like to work on the music, They take care of all the cool stuff for everybody else, limited edition type stuff, cool merchandise, all that. So all the credit goes to those guys and to whatever team helped them put this together that they hire for that kind of stuff. So here we go. Looks like I got, you can see up there, right? Looks like I got 3 box sets and a bunch of the regular ones. We'll check those out too. But here we go. Ooh, all right. Let's get this out of here for now. All right. So there she is. You can see that there. Chaos on the back. Here's this view. So, I don't know, chrome or foil, something like that. Very cool for the Chimaira logo there. 20th anniversary edition. And then, like I said, the simple classic Chaos logo on the back there. All right. Let's check this bad boy out. Side prints as well. I'm not even going to be able to play this. I don't have a record player. Maybe this is a reason to go out and get one, but all right. Here we go. Don't know what to expect. I got an idea, but oh, that's sick. I saw a picture of this, but I had no idea it was going to be on the inside, like printed on the inside. Very, very cool. All the laminates from that tour cycle. Chimaira, Arch Enemy, God Forbid, Hate Eternal. That was a cool tour. Loved playing with Hate Eternal. Those guys were brutal, and it was actually funny because I think like the way it happened, I don't remember exactly the timeline, but I think the way it happened was on that Arch Enemy tour, like I said, with God Forbid and Hate Eternal, we had just parted ways with Kevin Talley. Andals was coming back to the band, and that was the major reason, that there was, if you get a chance to get an original guy back who's such an integral part to the band and stuff, we were thankful for Kevin's service and stuff, but we obviously, when we heard Andals was ready to come back, how could we say no to that? So he was back on drums, but then I think, this is what I'm getting at, I think the very first tour that we did after that was this one, and Kevin was touring with Hate Eternal. So he was the drummer for Hate Eternal, and so we get rid of Kevin, and then he's just there again the entire next tour, but in a different band, but it was all good. I love Kevin. We have a great time together. Blackest of the Black tour, Danzig, Mortis, Behemoth, Himza, who else? I don't know. Europe, Sounds the Underground, Chimaira, Madball, Terror, All the Remains, Mantis, Unearth. That was a super fun tour. I had the Liger tour. 6 Feet Under tour, that's cool. That's where I met Barnes for the first time, and he said to me one day, he's like, man, we should do something together someday. So many, many years later, we did that on Dead Record. Sounds the Underground. Kings of Cleveland with Mushroomhead here. At the, what is that now, Plain Dealer Pavilion. I think it was still Nautica at the time, but that was cool. Merry Christmas 7. So yeah, so awesome that it's in there like that. Oh yeah, Download Festival, 05. Super sick. What's here? Oh, the back patch. I heard that we were gonna have this. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Whether that's probably iron-on, I'm guessing. but pretty sweet. I gotta say, we just did these 2 shows, Milwaukee Metal Fest and Welcome to Rockville. I guess primarily Milwaukee Metal Fest. I saw more dudes with back patches, like on jean jackets or even like cloaks and stuff like that, than I've seen in years. They're definitely making a comeback, which would make sense of why we included one of these, or part of the reason, I imagine. So super cool. They have a back patch. I can't wait. First guy I see at a show with one of these on there, you get the fist bump. And the second guy too, and anybody after that. You got one of these on your back, I'm giving you one. Don't be afraid to remind me. Sweet. How would I look with one of these? Think like, you know, on my back, you know? I don't know. I don't think I've never been a jean jacket guy. But then again, I've never given it much of a try either, so I could sport a jean jacket, right? I don't know. Cool. Ooh, nice laminate and lanyard. That is a very clean looking laminate. 08, 09, 05, yeah. So August 9th, 05 is when the record came out. We're almost there. Today is early June, maybe the 2nd or 3rd. So we're almost at full 20 years. This is a good time. I remember this photo shoot was a lot of fun. We were at some warehouse, of course. That's what bands do. You know, there were lots of locations, but we were at this like industrial type warehouse. I don't even know what they did there, like some machine shop or something, but they had these like just huge machines and huge bolts and stuff like, and we would stand in them and take the pictures. I don't know, just kind of reminiscing there. Just wasn't expecting to have that memory come back there, but that was a cool photo shoot, especially because if I guarantee any of the guys in the band would remember the Impossibility of Reason photo shoot was horrible because it was the dead of winter and we were just outside all the time for everything. Where for this one, we were inside, so at least some climate control. That's sick though. Maybe that gives you all access. It doesn't say it does, so don't hold me to it. And what's, okay. Ooh, just a little patch. Awesome. I like that sort of thing. I think Jim was wearing one of these in the last video, but couldn't have been from this because we just got these. I think there are bootleg patches all over the place, you know, but that's cool. The official Chimaira patch. I'm guessing these are iron-on. I don't know how any of that works. What's this? Oh, the window decal. Awesome. I want to see more of these too. Get this on your car, truck, whatever like that. You get the air bump from the road if I see you. I'll honk. I'll be like, yo, it's me, Rob. Yeah. Promise. So I want to see more of these on people's windows. Funny little thing when the band, like early days, eBay was real big, or maybe I was selling something on eBay or whatever. I noticed some guy was selling Chimaira logo stuff, which, you know, there's like copyright stuff or whatever. I don't think you're really allowed to do that, but I didn't want to bust the guy or rat him out if he was selling like decals like this and Chimaira decals. Plus, I wanted more people to have that stuff, so it's not like I was gonna like, you know, be like, hey, stop selling those. But I just sent him a message. I'm like, hey, this is Rob from the band. I'm not trying to mess with you or anything like that, but how about just sending me a nice pack of these or whatever? And he did. He sent me a big fat thing of a bunch of different ones and sick stuff. So I had them on my car back in the day. I don't think I'd do it nowadays, but you know, gotta remain incognito every once in a while. Just have a little privacy, I suppose. Not that anything would really change, but I want to see more of these on your guys' cars, so let's make that happen. But since these were limited to 100 in the US and in Europe, I think chances are slim that we'll see a lot of them. I don't know, maybe we should start selling these. So this thing, I forget what they call this, like a slip cover or something like that, or I think maybe you just set it on your record player as like a decoration. Maybe it has something to do with the cleaning. I don't know. It has a tiny bit of a felt feel. Like I said, I'm not a vinyl guy, so I don't know. Never had a record player. But that looks sick. Probably look cool turning too. I like that. Almost forgot there was going to be a record in here. Look at Jim in the back. That's awesome. And dude, this is what I was talking about. There was like these big industrial like metal things, and we were doing this photo shoot, and it just made for a great photo shoot because there were so many cool scenes we could stand in and do different things. Jim was obviously having a good time there. But yeah, that's that warehouse that I was talking about, or machine shop or something. So very cool. That's so sweet that the printing is inside like that. Just like the top. I was not expecting that. Awesome. Good work, fellas. And the record itself. Sick. All right. So 2 discs. Look at those in a sec. Is there anything more to this? Isn't there usually, well, I guess you could put it in there maybe, I don't know. Is that how that works? Oh, here we go. I figured records usually have something like this. Okay, more photos. Super cool. So yeah, for those that don't know, I guess the story is that this was the original cover right here. Mark told Garrett Zunt that he wanted like this 3-Beast Chimaira thing or whatever, and these guys actually made this whole scene out of like claymation. There's Garrett right there making this. There's what it looked like before it was painted. There's the 3-headed monster right there. I think Mark actually owns this thing now, all painted up and done up cool. And then they photographed the scene. They made these buildings and stuff, and they made this whole scene and started photographing it. And then Mark saw it and was just like, wow, that's awesome. It's not what I had in mind. He said he wanted something more iconic. So they decided to strip it back and make this, that iconic logo, which I think was the right choice. He said this didn't scream album cover to him, but it works perfectly on the inside of an album as just something to look at. So cool. And again, there it is. Yeah, that thing, but picture it all painted up, I believe. I think Mark has that. The actual Chimaira Beast that was made. Good times. Oh, okay, a little thing here. Hard to believe it's been 20 years since our self-titled album came to life. We want to thank all of you for the unwavering support and passion you've shown over the years, whether you've been blasting it since day one or just discovered it. Your connection to this album means everything to us. Here's to 2 decades of Chimaira and the incredible community that's kept it alive. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Well said. Cool. Yeah, you know what's awesome? Now they got this YouTube channel, you know, I see comments every single day of people like, hey, I came here, you know, to learn how to restring my guitar or whatever, but I discovered your band Chimaira. Love it. Awesome. Just going down the rabbit hole now. And I mean, that's incredible to me that all these years later, people are still discovering Chimaira all the time because of my YouTube channel or not. You know, obviously the music's there and all over the place in many formats and every pocket of the world and stuff like that, YouTube aside. But because of YouTube, I can see it happening in real time, which is amazing through the comments that I get. People, you know, just discovered like Resurrection or something like that. And then they find out, oh, this exists and the Impossibility of Reason. And so awesome. I love that we have this plethora of material out there, you know, for somebody to hear one song and dig it and realize there's 100 more songs for them to check out over whatever it is, 7 albums or something, I can't remember. Just wanted to take a sec here to mention that I've become aware via YouTube analytics that almost 70% of you guys watching my videos right now aren't subscribed to the channel. So I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you to consider go ahead and doing so. Just hitting that subscribe button. It's free, quick, and easy, and is a big help to me. Really helps me do cooler things here on the channel, which in turn makes better videos for you guys and more videos for you guys too. So again, if you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button. Now back to the video. But yeah, so awesome, man. All the lyrics. Let's look for that one lyric in Left 4 Dead I mentioned the other day. I'm sure many of you have no idea what I'm talking about here, but there's a sick line. It's one that really stuck out to me. This is a great line. Left 4 Dead. We've got some news for you. Every dollar you save will cushion your pillows in hell. It's just a great line. I think he's talking about, obviously, somebody took some money from him or his family or something, you know. I think I know a little more about it, but I'm not going to go into it. I know he wants these lyrics to be interpreted by you guys and tries to keep it a little bit ambiguous, but just a great line. Every dollar you save will cushion your pillows in hell. I like that. A lot of good stuff on here. Lyrically, I mean, Salvation, Inside the Whore, Everything You Love, Lazarus, obviously a crowd favorite. Oh yeah, this got the bonus tracks too. Threnody, Disposable Heroes, Clayton, and Malignant. Cool. So that can go in there like this. All right. Let's look at this guy here. Final two things. Side one, okay. Very cool. Oh, it's even ink out there. I thought that was like dust, but it's ink. Two, so yeah, we got Nothing Remains, Save Ourselves, Inside the Whore, and Salvation. Comatose, Left for Dead, Everything You Love. And the other guy. Bloodlust, Pray for All, Lazarus. I wonder if all these are different or if they're exactly the same. Oh, hold on. Oh. Sorry about that. Got a phone call, even though I had it on silent. I think if you have somebody in your favorites, it still comes through, you know? So, and it was my son, so obviously he's one of my favorites. But yeah, Bloodlust, Pray for All. What I was saying is, I wonder if each of these are kind of different or if they're exactly the same. We'll open up another one, actually, and just to compare that, because I'm curious. Inside 4, Disposable Heroes, Threnody, Clayton, and Malignant. I know you can't see that, but I've got my Chimaira's only gold plaque up there for our cover of Disposable Heroes on that 20th anniversary of Master of Puppets tribute album. Sheenhead, Mastodon, I think, Trivium. So lots of bands on there, and that did well and got a gold record. So it's just a little joke I have. I said we had to cover somebody else's band or somebody else's music to get our first gold record. There it is right there. Thought I'd go ahead and give you a look. Probably not the greatest shot, a little bit blurry. Ooh, yeah, and while we're here. The RA4. Self-titled edition. One of my faves. There's the RA3. All right. But proud of that one, Disposable Heroes. That one gets a lot of love. Very cool. It was a monster to track. Let me tell you, a riffing onslaught. So cool. You know what? I'm going to keep that out for one sec, and let's just take a look at one of the standard editions real quick. So this is the standard edition. It may just be the record that came in the box set. Probably is. It's probably nothing different about this, but we'll see. This is just a regular one, not the limited edition box set thing. So I'm going to guess it's going to be the same, but we'll see. Yep, little insert in there. 2 discs. White Cobra Records. All right, so that was the side 4. Oh, shit. So it's not the same. Look at that. So this is the regular edition, and it's like a clear disc. I can see through that. So right on. So the standard edition vinyl is different than the limited edition vinyl. Yeah. All right, now, that question though, are all these exactly the same or is each one unique? Like, is your copy that you have right now, does it look exactly like that with those same prints? Who cares? But I'm just wondering. They're all unique. Oh, and this one has 10 extra songs too. Just kidding. So that's that. Unboxing. The Chimaira 20th anniversary self-titled box set and regular edition here. Proud of this record. Appreciate everybody's hype for it and everybody that picked it up. It's cool that, you know, after things fell apart 13, 14, 15 years ago, that we're back here, all in a great spot, doing new things, playing shows. And many of you heard me say this is my personal favorite record of ours. So it's cool that it's been given a breath of new life here in another format. And maybe we'll see more records like this as well. I don't know. I just wait to be told when it comes to this type of stuff, but trust that the guys are gonna do a great job like they've done with this one. Pick yourself up one if you can, Chimaira.com, whatever version you want and whatever is available. Not quite sure. Very cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate all the love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do so, because I got tons of stuff. Well, I got a few unboxings, but just tons of great stuff on the channel. I know you'll love, especially if you love Chimaira. There's all sorts of music, guitar-related stuff, and tons of Chimaira-related stuff as well. A wonderful Patreon community. Check it out if you want to get a little bit closer. Read about some of those perks and benefits. Appreciate you all. Stay tuned for the next one. Thanks.